Go ahead.
And a protector, by the way.
Yeah.
So you really were thinking.
I know you got to go, but how do you feel being here real quick?
I am so excited to be here.
What about, Michael Myers?
We could add 2 more dents to this chip.
Follow her. Where can you follow you at?
You can follow me on Instagram
So I'm out of this bitch. Got a big match tonight at Victory Pro Wrestling, right, Britt?
Yes. Hola. First of all, I have to say it. If not, fuck me. I'm so sorry.
I wish I could. What's it, Ving?
Papa Dank, do you edit these videos?
Steven has there.
You don't want to miss this one. No.
Welcome to Beyond the Barricade. I'm your host, Papa Dank. Welcome to the Win Social Media Tour. I'm very excited today, even though I've had a long day today, to have my very special guest, the one, the only, my freaking co-host himself, PJ fucking Savage. What's up?
There we go. It's glad to be back on my podcast.
Whoa.
It's good to be back home. But yeah, so
The last
you've
stop.
been doing good. You've been holding down the fort.
I've been trying, man. You're the last stop on the social media tour.
Oh, I feel special. There we go.
You are
gotta
special,
end the
man.
main event, baby. You got to
very
end the main event.
All right, tomorrow's the big day. Wrestling is now.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
excited?
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I mean, it's awesome that Win is in New York. Win being in New York is it's a special.
It is.
I know it's where Maximals have their roots. I have my roots here. I love this company, so it's like having them actually in New York and be a part of it. And this is their home now. I don't think they're going anywhere else.
Welcome back to Savage Podcast. How quickly they turn, PJ.
No, but yeah, just Win being in New York, man, and the promo, the first one I did where I came off the train and said Win is in New York, it was pretty dope, man. Just
That was dope.
it was cool, bro. It was cool. And then we got the meet and greet and now the show and so many things happening on this show. You got me and Hamlet finally putting the nail in the coffin. You got
Finally.
you got Conway versus Dorado is gonna be a banger, and of course I got my eye on that match because Conway's holding my championship.
Right.
You got Face versus Cage. You got Ichiban versus Kashmir. You got the tag team match for the belt with the slime balls and CMD. Man, it's pretty awesome, bro. It's pretty awesome. You got a New York classic and Nikolai White versus Steve Pena. That's a New York classic, bro. It's a real NYC, and I'm gonna coin that. New York classic.
New York classic.
It's a real NYC. There we go. You heard it here. First, folks.
What about the Savage Classic?
The Savage. That'd be a great show. That'd be a great show.
Oh, it would be a great show. We got to pitch it to one of the companies out there.
Yeah. And last but not least, you got Mike the True Jackson here. What are the odds after CM Punk comes back to WWE? My man's in the wrestling world, and
He is. Yeah.
right, CM Punk's a hot topic, and he has a live mic in the ring, to my understanding. So, this is gonna be a great show, man. And then the Elks Lodge. So this is awesome, man.
The Elks Lodge. That's right. New York wins back home in New York. And let me say, man, when you talk about Mike the Truth Jackson, when you bring CM Punk, that's big money, man. That could be a big money match.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that definitely could be. A bigger match of PJ Savage versus CM Punk.
That would be bigger. That's right.
Funny story. So CM Punk, so when I was a teenager, I hated wrestling. I hated John Cena. And
Nobody likes Cena.
CM Punk is the one that got me back into it. So CM Punk, he's the person I credit with me falling in love with back with wrestling. So it was the night he came back. Cena held the belt here, and then Punk held the belt a little bit higher. I thought that was pretty cool, and it was like giving the rub to an indie guy. And at that time, I was watching a lot of Ring of Honor. So CM Punk back is so cool, man, and it raises me going. You know, I could face him at Mania. I could face him at the big stage. This is somebody I look up to. You know, there's very few guys that I look up to that are going to be up at that big stage. So he's definitely up there on one of my dream match lists. So it's so funny, man, because like I'm not in those locker rooms, but two of like my absolute favorites, of course, one of them on the Indies, Jay Briscoe, but Eddie Kingston I got love for, and then you got CM Punk, and it's like they hate each other, and it's like those are both the guys I want to wrestle the most. So it's so fucking hilarious, man. Wrestling's a crazy sport, bro. But him being back is great for the sport, man. It's great for us. It's great for the business. And seeing that he's breaking records with whatever company he's at, that's awesome. That's awesome.
It's a big deal, man. Quite a shock that day at the show.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's a huge shock. But I think it's impressive, the fact that he could go to AEW, create all the record ratings, all the merch ratings, and all merch records and all that shit, and then he goes to WWE and does the exact same thing when he comes back. It's comeback's not stale. And that says a lot about the man and the person he is. And me and him have something in common. He's Philip J. Brooks, and I'm Philip J. Melly.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's some cool stuff there, man. So I admire Punk a lot, and especially in the business, especially what he's done.
Absolutely. But before Win, there is a meet and greet.
Yeah. There's a meet and greet where you get to meet Conway, Dorado, myself, many other wrestlers on the roster. Ichiban's going to be there. A lot of people are going to be there. Cashmere, pretty sure the slide will be there. Everyone's going to be there.
December 2nd, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. on 3082 Fulton Street, Brooklyn, New York, at El Bochito restaurant.
Yeah, El Bochito.
Ichiban. I don't.
They make graphic. I'm a little upset about that. I'm gonna have to smack somebody in the face. They didn't make my graphic.
Skills didn't send me the PJ graphic, man.
It's crazy, bro. The most marketable person. How you not put that on a graphic?
It's crazy. Oh, look who's in the chat. Billy Betsky. Hey, 1 p.m.
Hey, 1 p.m. I was because I called Billy at 1 p.m.
Oh. Billy. Oh, poor Billy, man.
So in my house, it's crazy right now. We're getting ready for Christmas. The kids didn't even go to school. There's a lot of things that we do with the house December 1st. We put the tree up. We do the crispy thing. We do a whole bunch of things. So today's like a crazy day where I gotta cook. I gotta do all the stuff. It's insane. Life of a family, man. Get track of time so fast, man.
What is PJ Savage cooking? The world wants to know.
He's the cook of the house.
What did he make today? I think people want to know.
I think I made fried drumsticks with rice and beans.
Okay.
And and some corn on the side, but that was it. I cook every day. The rice, I cook all the proteins, the meats. I cook everything. On Thanksgiving, I made the turkey, I made the penne, I made both meats. My wife did the rice and gandules and all that extra stuff.
I love rice and gandules.
Cooking out.
My favorite. What is it? Oh, look who's in the building. The Deadly Sins blocks. The Savage era is here.
Blocked. I'm just saying.
Block is block. Let's block.
He gets it.
Let's switch gears for a moment and talk about the next Titan show, Aftermath, the final fight.
We're going to talk about Final Fight. We're gonna talk about the Aftermath.
We are.
Yeah. All right. Damn. You gotta give me a second, man. You gotta give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Well, all right. Take your time. So everybody knows, Saturday, December 9th, you are in New Jersey. Go to Bayville, New Jersey for the Aftermath, the final fight. Make sure you use that QR code to get your tickets for Final Fight, as PJ Savage will be in the house that night. The Deadly Sins will be there. Jocko will be there, my buddy. Trey Philippe, my buddy as well, will be there. And there he is with all that gold.
We're going to talk about
the Funhouse and TCW champion.
We're gonna do it. All we need is the win belt around our waist, That's all we need.
And
So
PJ
we
3
need.
belts.
There we go. PJ is well, damn. Be PJ 5 belts by that time.
5 belts, 6 belts. Don't be 8 belts
Yeah,
because
I think I'll be doing the Ultimate Dragon gimmick out here, man. It's insane.
Gangone has a title for the if he wants 8 belts. He wants to call himself the Octa champion.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I kind of ruined it by taking 2 of them away. But
Block says the Deadly Sins are taking home the tag team gold.
yeah, I mean, blocks, you got to get past this weekend. Also, December 2nd, this weekend is going to be Titan Championship Wrestling at the Showboat with Celebrity Boxing.
Atlantic City.
Putting on 3 bangers, putting on Martin Stone versus Prince Ahmed. You got the Deadly Sins versus Adam Ace and Jack Martins.
Right.
Then you got the Light Heavyweight Championship match and Daniel Alexander versus Andre Polino. Bangers. Bangers. Complete bangers.
Plus, you got a couple of Titan boxers in the house. You got Frankie Picard.
Yeah, you got Frankie Picard, Mr. Celebrity Boxing Champion himself.
That's
Look,
right.
I got respect for the Deadly Sins. Deadly Sins, you know what the Deadly Sins are? They're a bunch of guys that everybody said no to. They're a bunch of guys that everybody said they couldn't. They're a bunch of guys that people just was like, those aren't the guys that you put into a company. And they said, screw it. We're going to take matters into our own hands and
That's right.
prove we're going to be those guys. And now they are here with a tag team title match. So that's cool. And then who knows what's going on with Moran and Roxas now? No one knows.
No one knows. He's gone into kidnapping. He won't answer my questions at the last Titan show, just so you know.
Oh, of course
He's
not.
evading the questions.
Of course not. And, I mean, there's an elephant in the room. My match hasn't been announced.
Ooh.
Who knows?
Some breaking news?
Maybe it gets announced next week. But I do know my opponent for the anniversary show, January 13th.
Really?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right.
I'm not saying it.
Okay. All right.
But
It's Billy.
maybe I'll say it at the show.
Billy's dropping links over here.
Maybe I got a hot mic December 9th on the final fight, and I'm gonna call that guy out. So
Okay. All right.
pay attention. You gotta pay attention. You gotta be at that show December 9th, man.
Make sure you're in New Jersey. Go December 9th to Titan Championship Wrestling. I think Billy dropped the link for the tickets.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's always good to have Billy Fetsky, which we're going to flash in a moment. There he is. There he is.
Oh, look at that trucker.
Billy?
That photo smells like Prime and Marlboros.
Billy is going to be on the season finale of Beyond the Barricade this year.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Why are you ending it with such a drag? That's horrible.
That's right. I mean, I had to do it. First of all,
Podcast. I didn't okay this.
I met Billy thanks to you, and I feel like we have been best friends for a long time. And everybody who meets Billy feels the same way.
Yeah, I mean, look, hold on. Just as many friends as Billy has, he has just as many enemies. The one thing I would say about Billy, and I've told him this before, you're not doing something right if people don't hate you. And
the Deadly Sins got that locked in, though.
yeah, those are one of the guys. With Billy Fetsky, once you get to know him, you understand how passionate he is about the product. You understand how passionate he is about Titan Championship Wrestling. And I'm proud to be the champion of that organization. I'm proud of the direction the organization's going in. The company's in a great place on the Premier Network.
Absolutely.
And it's nothing but up. It's nothing but up from here.
Absolutely. I will be in attendance January 13th. I'm excited to come back to Titan.
Yeah.
My home away from home.
And that's what Titan becomes. It becomes a home. And everyone feels like that, man. Everyone feels like that.
It does. And every time you guys have some stuff brewing, it's always like love and support and how to make everybody better. And that's awesome. It's really awesome.
We're Titan strong, bro. We stay together. We all punch in together. We all stand together. It's like you could cut one rubber band, but if you put 1,000 of them together, good luck.
Even with Anthony Gangone there, I mean that's.
Oh God, I hate that guy. But honestly, the monster that he's becoming, I'm watching. I'm watching. He took another loss to Jacko, and I'm
He
watching.
did.
He's turning into something different. And Roxas, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know
Yeah.
what they got going on. I'm interested December 9th to see what the hell's going on. So we'll see, man.
Me too. I'm interested too. Make sure you guys let me know what's going on.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Well, I can watch on the Premiere Network, so I can do that too.
Yeah, exactly. You can watch it on the Premiere Network.
Make sure if you're, I can see Levin come on even from here. That's right, Serena. You can. Even if you cannot be there in person, you can always watch it the next day or that night later on the Premiere Network. So make sure.
It's like watching a UFC fight. You can watch a UFC fight at home and it's great, but if you're ever there in person, it's so different,
The only thing people missed at the last show was Billy dancing.
man. Go check out one of the last episodes of Savage Season. Go check that out. Billy's on there, 4K, dancing it up on that. It was awesome, man.
That's not the only place he's dancing. He was dancing on my last Titan blog. He was in there. I got him in the ring. The dancing. Roxas is pretty scary, Tina. I agree.
No, he's
He needs to
not
dance.
scary. The only thing that makes Roxas scary is that he looks like there's something wrong with him.
Block says that Billy needs dance lessons. That's great. Oh man, I love it. Serena's having a ball over there. She's having her ass off.
Oh man,
Billy dance. That's right, man. That was crazy. That was great. I loved it. Loved all my Titan family.
Titans entering a whole new era now, man. So
The Savage season's coming up.
Savage era, man. It's the Savage era.
Before we go back to win, let's talk about how you felt winning that championship. When you get a chance to talk about it.
I mean, that was a moment. That was a
special moment for you, right?
A moment. That was a moment. There's so many things that went into play there. Hoboken's a special place for me. I love that building. It's where Chosen was at. I wrestled one of my best friends in Wrecking Ball there. I love that place. I love Hoboken. And to win the Titan belt, which like it was basically 3 years in the making, 2.5, 3 years, and then Gangone. Like, oh my God, like Gangone, somebody I have so much respect for. Everybody knows that. And then the road leading up to Gangone, being in matches with Homicide and Kobe Carino. And then there's so many more names on that list of guys that just bred me on the way to that match. And it was all part of the journey. So it was a cool moment. And then to have my kids hand me the championship, that was pretty cool, man. It's a moment that I never forget. It's literally probably my proudest career moment so far. And I thought about that sometimes. It's like, don't be a mark. Don't be a mark. Like the only moments you should care about is the ones that are on TV or the moments that happen at WWE or AEW or a company that millions of people are watching. Those are the only ones that matter, but that's not true, man. Like being in there in front of 150, 200 people, seeing family there, my kids there, and hearing the pop when I won, and it was, damn, bro, like it felt like everything I imagined a Mania moment to feel like, and to have that, and now I know my Mania moment's I don't even know what the fuck that's gonna feel like. That's gonna be completely different, man. Like it really put a lot of things in perspective for me, man. So I'm glad I got that moment. I'll keep it. No one can ever take that moment away from me. And now it's time to kick off the Savage era of Titan Championship Wrestling, and it's gonna get crazy, man. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be a lot more savage. It's not just me. It's not the moniker of me. It's intensity. It's the savagery. There's gonna be a different side of Titan Championship Wrestling, and you're gonna see a lot more savagery from the guys. We're taking the handcuffs off, so to speak, and it's gonna be lightly shown at this show, but it's definitely gonna happen at the anniversary show on January 13th.
Awesome. All right, let's go back to Wrestling Is Now.
Oh yeah.
Dun, dun. Tomorrow night, the Queen's Elk Lodge, the world famous Queen's Elk Lodge,
Yeah, man. I built this special, bro. It's the way ECW used to be, and
Yeah, man.
Stevie versus Hamlet hurts you finally.
Finally, creepy Hamlet.
Oh,
That
man,
guy's creepy, man.
I hate how much I love this character. I hate it. I hate how much I love it. The music's good. The comb in his hair is good. It's just so good. It's so entertaining to watch, man, and
Very entertaining.
it's so entertaining, and just everything that Wynn's doing is so on point. It's so New York. It's so indie darling-ish, and then it's the one roster that can really put New York on the map. Like, cause it's all New York talent, bro. All New York talent. Conway's a New Yorker. Cage,
Yep.
Ace. No one knows where Ichiban's from. Brando Lee's a New Yorker. Hamlet's a New
Nobody
Yorker. I'm a New Yorker. Pena White.
Yeah.
It's a real, like, I don't, and honestly, with all due respect to all the other companies that went through the Elks Lodge in recent years, they haven't been the caliber that Wynn is. They just haven't. Wynn is on another caliber when it comes to the talent. So I cannot wait. I'm glad to be a part of it. And shit, who knows, man? Who knows? Especially with Mike the Truth Jackson there, the Mr. UFC. I got love CM Punk, you know. If he says the wrong thing, maybe I got to get in the face of Mike the Truth Jackson.
Maybe.
Who knows? Who knows?
knows?
It's Savage versus Truth. We'll see.
He's gonna be talking his trash because he's got to talk about Punk. But it's okay. It's okay. Let's see what he can do at Win.
We'll see, man. And now he's in our world, you know. So
Now he's in this world, yes.
he's in our world. I'm gonna welcome him in with open arms, but now he's one of the boys, you know. But let's not be stupid. Let's not act like he's not from the UFC. Let's not act like he doesn't bring anything to the table. Or you think
100%.
I bring with him? Or you think I want to be right in front of him when he's holding that hot mic? That's a chance. You know what I'm saying? So I got to be that. And he does bring something, and it's great that it's at Win right now. So I can't wait to just see what happens and watch what unfolds all night.
Let's not forget the end. The end is lurking.
Yeah, I hate Hamlin, bro. And look, when it comes to Joey Conway,
Yeah.
I'm watching everything, bro. He's holding my championship. That's my championship, point blank, period.
Yeah, he just picked up another title just the other day. NYWC champion, though.
Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, with Conway, bro, I hate the wrestler. The wrestler, I want to tear him apart. I want to rip his beard off. I want to drag him around the ring by his stupid-looking mustache.
Uh-huh.
But Conway, the person I went to Puerto Rico with, the guy in the locker room, that's a guy I got a lot of respect for. And me and him are really taking over the Indies. So it's good that he's taking it over on his side, taking it over on my side, and we're gonna meet in the middle, baby.
Absolutely. I'm excited for tomorrow, man. A lot of stuff going on over there at Win.
It's too much.
The meet and greet, the show at the world famous Elks Lodge where ECW was. What?
Yeah, man.
This is crazy.
Yeah, it's cool stuff.
And the SATs around too. You don't know what's going to happen with those guys around.
I mean, there is a mystery team entering the tag team match. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows?
Skills promising some coquito for us. What?
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, that'd be nice. And let's not forget how last Win show ended. Last Win show ended with me being choked out by some group called The End.
Yeah,
Um,
that's crazy.
and
Those guys
and
are
there's something really interesting going on there too. If I could add to that,
Yeah, go ahead.
there's something that played behind the scenes that no one really knows yet. Me and Mike Verna have gotten really close. Me and Mike Verna has somewhat become a mentor or somebody that's been in my corner. He went through that horrific accident. He's going through the injuries, rehab, and Mike Verna will come back. He's the Superman after all, but he's kind of been guiding me. I've kind of been the extension of Mike Verna, and no one knows that. So, but he has connections to this End group. And I know both are probably going to be there tomorrow night. maybe we got to put Mike Vernon in a tough spot. Because if I see the end, I'm going to end the end. I'm going to end them.
You're gonna end them.
They choked me out to send a message to Joel, and all they did was put me in the corner of the SAT. So it's a whole nother ball game now, man. It's a whole nother ball game.
It's a whole nother ball game, sir. All right. Tomorrow night, New York wins. Make sure you come down to Queens to the Elks Lodge. Come see probably one of the best wrestling shows around.
Yes, sir.
Because every win show kills it, as far as I'm concerned. Every show I'm at, they kill it when I'm not being sick with some sort of mutated virus or something.
We're all going through it, brother.
We're all going through it. But before that, make sure you come down to the meet and greet. Come meet WWE former superstar Lince Dorado from the Lucha House Party. Man, I love those guys when they used to come out. Lucha, Lucha. Come down to the meet.
Lindsay's so cool, man. Lindsay's he's a dope talent, bro. He's dope. I don't think Conway could really survive. So Conway's gonna have to pull the stops out with this match, man. He's just gonna have to. He's gonna have to. But come meet Lindsay. Come down to the meet and greet, man. It's worth it, bro.
Come meet everybody, even though we have no graphic for him. But PJ Savage will definitely be at the meet and greet tomorrow night.
They get that shit off this screen, man.
El Bochito restaurant. And then come down after that. Have a good meal at the restaurant. And maybe some arroz con gandules. You know what I'm saying? And come down to New York Wins. Wrestling is now tomorrow night. Make sure you use that QR code to get your tickets. Whew. All right, PJ, what you got coming up after Win?
After Win is Titan Championship Wrestling. Yeah, the aftermath, the final fight.
The aftermath.
There's still some announcements that's gonna have to be made with that one. If I'm wrestling or not, who knows? I don't even know yet. But I know this show is just gonna lead straight into the aftermath, and there's gonna be a lot of interesting things that happened on this show. You got Jay Bougie versus Jay Outcast, and everybody knows me and Bougie have no love lost between each other. It's a match I'm firmly going to have my eyes on. Prince Ahmed's finally on the Titan roster, just doing his thing versus Michael Fane now, and there's so many things going on this Titan show. Deadly Sins has a chance at gold. You got some Chosen Pro Wrestling matches on there, which is, that's me, that's my gem. So it's going to be awesome. The explosive four-way match between Flying Knight, Donna Stone, Troy Locke, and the Music Man Stan Michael, who was a standout at the last Chosen show. That's going to be a match to watch for sure. And then we got Nikolai White versus Jordan Saint for the Chosen brand. And those two are cousins. Those are real-life family members. So
really?
Yeah, man. So to see those two guys actually duke it out, go at it, very similar styles. Basically, I know Kono trained Jordan Saint, Kono Capucci, very talented dude, man.
Absolutely.
I know Nikolai had a hand in Jordan Saint too, so it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome, man. It's gonna be awesome. I cannot wait for the aftermath. I cannot wait for the future of TCW, bro. It's gonna be
great, man. I'm excited.
Gonna be insane. 2024, the Savage era.
I'm excited.
There's TCW.
I love it. I love it. And let's shout out Kono's school, Remarkable Wrestling out here in Long Island, New York.
Yeah, go check that out, man. There's a lot of dope guys over there. You got Desmond Cole, you got Gabe Scott, Kono, Jordan Saint. Yeah, so many guys over there at schools. If you're in the Long Island area or even New York, you want to go check out a school. There's so many dope schools in New York. I got a message for New York just for all the schools out here. Johnny Rods, where I'm from, the World of Unpredictable Wrestling. You got Battle Club Pro. Battle Club Pro has so many talented people, and they put on one hell of a show constantly whenever they put on their shows. They're amazing shows. House of Glory actually running tonight with Mike Santana, guy that I called out. It made a lot of noise, and who knows, maybe you'll see that at Titan Championship Wrestling. There's so many schools out here, so many places, the SAT train out here, so many. But my message to all those schools is, let's stop acting like we don't exist. Let's stop acting like we're the only school. Let's stop acting like we're the only game in town. Let's acknowledge everyone that's in New York City. We have to elevate New York City. We have to, because New York City can take over the independent scene, and we can make stars come out of our scene. There's so many top guys in the New York scene. You got me, you got Steve Pena, you got Darius Carter, you got Charles Mason, who's already a star in his own right. You got Ken Browick. You got so many guys, man. There's so many guys that were at the top of the list. And Anthony Gangome, one of them. But I feel as if when you want your guy from a House of Glory to be the top or the number one, you act like PJ Savage doesn't exist. Because PJ Savage does it in another company. Where you want Steve Pena because he represents Battle Club, or Yaya because he represents Battle Club. You're not going to acknowledge Mike Santana and everything House of Glory is doing because you want your guy to be the one. I get it. I understand it. Business is business, and you want your school to draw. But at the end of the day, we are the independent scene. This is a territory. We are New York City. Let's stop fucking acting like there isn't the cream of the crop talent in New York City. And let's not act like I'm not up there. Like I'm not number one, number two, and number three. Because I am up there. I am top three. I am a top tier talent. You don't want to pay attention to it. You don't want to see it. You don't want to acknowledge it. Go right ahead. I don't give a shit. I'm going to take what's mine. And I'm going to put my face on the middle of a motherfucking Mount Rushmore. And I'm going to represent my city whether you want me to or not. Don't sit and act like what I'm doing isn't something special. I'm not going to sit and act like what Steve Pena isn't doing is special. I'm not going to sit there and act like Joey Conway isn't doing something special. Because the wrestlers, we all acknowledge each other. We all see the top tier. We all pay respect to each other. We all give each other that love and that respect of that man's a top tier talent. It's just some of the promotions, and I get it. They only focus on what's in front of them. And I'm not sitting here saying, hey, look, man, fucking put PJ Savage on your shows. No, that's not what I'm asking. But when the name comes up in conversation, don't disrespect the names. Don't downplay each other. Don't shit on a Steve Pena. Don't shit on a Mike Santana. Don't shit on a PJ Savage. Don't shit on a Darius Carter. Give the top guys out here their fucking flowers. There's a reason you don't see a Darius Carter face PJ Savage. There's a reason you don't see so many other names face each other, is because we are that damn good that we have to be protected in this business. It's just plain and simple. I'm just tired of my city and my town bickering and not really giving ourselves the flowers we deserve. Because everybody wants there to be one place that everyone comes together in New York City. Everybody wants that one promotion that unequivocally is the New York promotion. Hell, Win has a chance at doing that. Remarkable has a chance at doing that. We just mentioned them. They're in New York. Every promotion that's out there in Long Island, they have a chance at doing that. But let's not sit there and act like these promotions don't exist. Let's, everyone has their own style in their promotions, and some people see a Gabe Sky holding a championship and go, that's different from a Mike Santana. No, it's not. Same thing. Same level. Same level. You holding championships at these companies. This is a crowning achievement for me. This is the TCW Heavyweight Championship. This is the Funhouse Heavyweight Championship. This belt is better or just as good as any other belt any of those men hold on their shoulders. You don't believe me? Look at the body of work. And believe me, 2024, I'm going to put these championships on a map, on a hurdle. I'm going to travel with this belt. I'm going to do everything with these championships. I'm going to make TCW the place to be. And when I'm at Win, and I hold that Wrestling Is Now Heavyweight Championship, World Heavyweight Championship, I'm going to take it to levels that no one can take it to. That's just my mindset. That's who I am. I'm the best. No one can do what I do. No one. And I take New York very seriously. New York is my home. New York is my pride. And there's one thing I always say, and it's the last thing I'm going to say. And remember when I fucking said this, for every ounce of your soul and everyone who's watching, man, Montreal has Sami Zayn. Chicago has CM Punk. New York City has PJ fucking Savage, and I dare you to try to take it from me because you fucking can't.
All right. PJ's fired up tonight, and he'll be fired up tomorrow at Win. So make sure you go to Wrestling Is Now to get your tickets. I will be at Win tomorrow as well, giving away this hat. Look at this beautiful hat, bud.
Oh, that's a shitty hat, guys.
What? So this is what you need to do. You got to get your tickets to Win. Show up to the show, of course. Come to my table, Papa Dank table, and say the 23-6 champion is always winning, because I'm always winning too, so. After that appearance, I will talk about my next appearance, but let's talk about your appearances coming up after Titan.
After Titan, man, I'm actually taking some time off.
Okay, family time.
Yeah, especially it's the holidays, man. It's Christmas. So a lot of people don't really kind of know this about me, and I don't expect them to, but usually my last booking is always the first week of December. I'm actually pushing it a little further this week. I mean, if some great bookings come up and I'm not going to be able to do this when I'm on a bigger stage, I do this now because I can. I'm afforded to. But if Titan was running December 20th, then I would obviously be there, or Win was running whenever, I would obviously be there. These are companies I have a lot of stake into. But since they're not running, I have the chance to take some time off and take a couple weeks off, and I'm not back until January 13th, but I got some cool news to share with everybody. And this is the last thing I'm gonna say to you guys. The cool news is there's gonna be a whole new rebranding for me, and that rebranding happens December 20th. So keep an eye out. It's gonna be cool content, new merch, a whole bunch of new things coming out, and a brand new PJ Savage logo, a whole bunch of cool things, man. So December 20th, man. Cool date.
Okay, awesome. All right. Where can everybody follow you? Let them know.
At PJ Savage _ on Instagram and Twitter. On TikTok is PJ Effin Savage. To get all the merch right now is ProWrestlingTees.com/PJ Savage. Check me out on all those. Check out the YouTube. Go like, subscribe. Go watch some Savage season. Go do all that, man. Go have some fun, enjoy, and I hope everybody has a great holidays. Enjoy the holidays. Hope you, Papa, you're doing so great with my podcast, and I'm so proud of you. I knew you.
2024 will be the year of the Dank.
Yeah, there you go. You got the year of the Dank and the Savage era happening.
That's right. A lot of stuff going on for us, man. A lot of
cool
stuff.
And 2024 is going to be a very special year. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, Serena. We are taking a break as well. The week leading up to Christmas will be our last week, and then we'll be back in January. So our last episode of the year will be with the one, the only Billy Betsky of Titan. We're going to do a Titan wrap-up year show with Billy and I. He doesn't even know that's what we're doing, but that's what we're doing.
And I will be back on Beyond the Barricade podcast. I'll be back on my podcast.
Of course.
The week before the Titan show. Here I am booking myself.
It's fine. Just
because the opponent that I'm facing for that show is that big of breaking news.
Wow. All right. You hear it first on here on Beyond the Barricade with me, Papa Dank, and the co-host, PJ Savage. Make sure you come back for that episode. But my next appearance after tomorrow's Win show will be at SWA as the Dank may meet the Pope, Elijah Burke, at Snow Brawl. Make sure you go to SWA and get your tickets now for Snow Brawl. NWA's Elijah Burke, aka the Pope, will be at Snow Brawl. And then after that, I will be at Victory Pro Wrestling presents Disorderly Conduct, as you should get your tickets if you're in Long Island and you're in New Jersey. Go to Titan. If you're in Long Island, go to VPW. Oh, man, I'm out of breath. But the missing Anthony Gangone, he may be there. Who knows? Adam Kane, Clara Carreras, we'll talk about her opponent in a moment. Alvin Alvarez, the artist known as Jake Lang, Dante Drago, the new VPW champion, Bryce Donovan, those rat bastards who, they're kind of jerks, those guys. I don't like those guys too much. But Clara Carrera's opponent will be the one, the only Freya the Slayer from the Wrestlers. She is going to be at VPW. and that's going to be a great show. That's my last appearance of the year at a podcast, unless the big stage calls Papa Dank to appear, as well as my upcoming blogs for those shows. And my current blog is out. The Big Insanity event with Brittany Brooks and Nahir Robles are in the episode, as well as many other stars, man. Lots of stars. Hey, what's up?
Say hi.
What's going on? Is that the future WWE champion right there?
Yes, it is. This little Lucas Savage right here, man.
What's up, Lucas? How you doing, bud? I think I heard, was he the one who said it at a Win show?
Yeah, he's the one that made the entrance with me.
He did? Okay, awesome.
Definitely came out with me at the Win show.
All right, I have some more other news. This Monday, I will be back with Mr. Hangtime, Jay Flyer from SWA. Make sure you catch that 9 p.m. this Monday. Also from SWA next week, Hunter Grayson on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Let's see if I can keep him from drinking, PJ, because that guy loves to drink. It's a bad deal. And from Titan, coming up, Justin Bon Jovi is hanging out with me this Thursday at 9 o'clock. And Frankie Picard, even though I don't have the graphic with me, will be with me on Tuesday.
Thank God.
He will be here with me on Tuesday. And, of course, PJ will return sometime before the Titan show to discuss his mystery opponent. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited. Is Lucas excited?
Okay.
He's excited. He's excited. All right, everybody have a good night. Don't forget to stop by and see your 23-6 YouTube heavyweight champion of the world tomorrow at Win. Not even RSV can take me out.
You want that belt? You want that belt?
What do you think, huh?
You like that belt, right? You want me to get it? All right.
Also, coming up from Titan sometime this month in December. We haven't announced the date, but we are doing a cotton candy Christmas. If you can figure out who the guest is with that little she has stuff to announce as well.
Relax.
As always, thank you, PJ, and everybody have a good night. We will see you tomorrow at the meet and greet, and then at Wrestling Is Now. Have a good night. I will be back Monday.
Goodbye.
Bye.